Woo! What's up? What's going down, YouTube? Hey, this is Pope Servus here. I'm here to show you a couple cool things. I want to start out real quick with, God, man, one of the coolest dudes, I got to tell you, man, is my man TAT. Let's see if I can get to this corner over here. There it is. TAT, man, you're the best, dude. He and I have been talking a lot lately, and he mentioned that he wanted to do a sketch for me, and he asked my favorite villain, and I said, well, Thanos. So he says, yeah, man, I'll get you Thanos. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I'll get it. I said, hey, man, don't worry about it. Whatever you do. So, lo and behold, get a message from him, and he says, yep, I sent you off something, man. And what he ended up sending me was some missing issues that I have from the classic X-Men run. I did a video a while back of my classic X-Men's, and so he knew what I didn't have, and I was real stoked that he sent me here 107 and an awesome cover 101 with Dr. Doom and Colossus. It's the 91, the 89, 87, 86, and an awesome Jim Lee Batman Europa #1. I don't believe I had this cover, so that was very cool of you, bro. And then he had this all pieced together off of 6 backing boards. And so I kind of Jenga'd it together, and man, this is way beyond what I was like. Dude, I was thinking Thanos, and you go and give me the whole general spectrum, man. Is that what's cracking here? I mean, oh, dude, it's awesome. Love homie up there. Look at that. What I really want to point out, too, is just all the time and the effort, man. The little detailing and the stippling and the shading and the cross-hatching and all that stuff. Man, I totally love this. I appreciate it. And, yeah, man. Big ups to you, Tat. Alrighty, on to the haul. This is combo haul from maybe the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Here we go with Strangers in Paradise, man. Love this. Terry Moore, issue 4. It's like after the almost 100 issues that preceded this, that had been over for quite a while, this puts you right back in it with the main characters, Kachu and Francine, and all the Parker girls. Inside still black and white, and doesn't matter. It's a very cool book. This issue, I think, was not as enthralling as some of the previous, but it doesn't matter. Totally into it. I hope this goes on another 100 issues. Aberrant. I do like this cover. Passed on the Billy D. Williams cover, but I looked inside of that. The art's pretty good. Walk Through Hell, I managed to find a copy, issue 1. Not the black B cover, which would have been amazing. Especially all you minty 9.8 guys, that black cover would have been sweet. But I'm happy to have it nonetheless. Another Aftershock book, man. Cold War. Love this book. In fact, this book here should be, I believe this is the fight that should be taking place, because, man, last issue was cliffhangery. We Are the Danger, Black Mask #1. Yeah, I actually am not picking this up beyond this issue. This is basically another I Got a Band kind of a book, and I really wasn't impressed with the art, so I had to pass. Another book that I'm glad is passing, so I don't have to say this name ever again. But this is issue 6 of 6 of Dark Horse's The Deathless, whatever. Still like Mike Mignola more and more, and that's, like I said, that's troubling. Really happy to find this one. Algernon Blackwood's The Willows, #2 of 2. Man, the inside art on this is... It's not all black and white, because there's a few pages in there that... Or wait, was that Season of the Snake? No, this is all just really crazy ink and shading drawings. It's just, I love it. I'm just really happy I found it because I missed it when it came out. Speaking of this, I did manage to find Analog #1, the other cover that I did not get. They seem to be setting it up where like one cover is the main character, and then the B cover is, I don't know, somebody bleeding on something. So I think I'm going to go for the B bleeding on everything covers from now on because they're pretty cool. Barrier. I think this was just a missing issue I had. Barrier #4. Black Science 36. Wow, Rick Remender. What a great series. I think I kind of just like this cover, so I picked it up. I haven't been picking up multiple covers. I just appreciate the design that Black Science is using. As long as it's got that, I'm cool. Death or Glory. Gosh, the art on this was kind of up and down. It looked great in some areas, and then it was just like, huh? In others. But for the moment, I'm still going to keep picking this up. Rick Remender is keeping me interested with the storyline. Another book I really love, Gravediggers Union. Man, a bunch of Gravedigger. What is they? I forgot what they were called. But yeah, there's just this conglomeration of gravediggers that's holding back the undead from the human world, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. Great artwork inside too. The artwork really fits it. Another book that's really beautiful and really awesome, and it's got a blue striped tiger and the whole thing. Isola, and man, that's interesting. I found out an interesting tidbit about the name Isola, and for the life of me, I can't remember it. What I can remember is that it was some famous person's sister's name. I'll have to remember that. That could have been so cool. Paper Girls 21. No, Brian K. Vaughan. This book's been sporadic, and let me tell you, the plot line is just, like a bag of spiders. So I haven't been reading this. I don't know what's going down, but I'm picking it up for the Brian K. Vaughan aspect. I mean, Why the Last Man is probably one of my favorite series ever. Saga, I mean, gee, many Christmas. I had set out a long time ago, probably in the, in the 250s of Spawn on up. I've been trying to collect the black and white covers, so I was really happy to just get this cover. I saw all the rest. I just kind of passed. Maybe one day I'll see them here and there in a dollar bin or whatever. But totally stoked for this. Oh yeah, that's right. A book that I am kind of bummed. I do want to eventually go back and get the Bill Sienkiewicz headshot variant. I don't know, what do you call it? Oh man, one of my favorite books. Jazz Maynard. Last issue was one of the best books I've read in a long time. And this book was the start of another thing. It kind of gives a flashback on him when he was a kid, and there's still a lot of craziness going on in the story itself. They're not out of the woods by any stretch. I've been getting 2 copies of this Lion's Forge, anything they're doing. I just really love it. Also, really happy to have found this gap filler, Heavenly Blues #3 from Scout Comics. Print run on this was really low, and I hate it when I miss one of these low print books, especially when the issue 6 came out. I'm not sure if this is going on, but it's cool if it does. That art, the art on the cover of these books is very indicative of the style that's inside. Looks a lot like Jeff Lemire, and I don't know, it just really suits the story though. So the art with that, I can totally get behind. Speaking of art I can get behind, oh my goodness, so happy to have found this Season of the Snake #2. It's got a hefty price tag at $6.99, but this tomorrow, I believe, is the 3rd and final issue that comes out. So I'm really hoping to nail one of those down. Just, God, the art inside of this is so cool. It reminds me of the old heavy metal magazine spreads. Oh, man, this is just, it's a cool artistic explosion. The artist was really what kind of drew me to this cover in this book. This is the Altasiri cover, the same artist that does Heathen. So I picked it up. I haven't really leafed through it, so I'll have to give you a future update on that. But it's a vault comic. Got to be a short print, so I picked it up. Speaking of, man, oh man, I did find a Wasted Space #1, the other cover that I did not get. And that was the only copy I found of this in all the various places that I went. And then in a totally other store, the only other copy of issue 2 that I've ever seen. So I bought the last one off the wall. Just the back issue get, Britannia. I have the Mac covers, but I've been trying to get all these. Just this story's really cool. Enough said there. Let's see. Moving into, what are these? A couple back issues I got. Trying to pick up some of these B cover Aquamans in the early numbers. Oh, and I also found the Middleton. I was so happy I found this still on the shelf. I think they had 2 more, but I really like that cover. And managed to pick up a new copy of the Batman, the Frank Cho. That's not bad. Not like this cover. 32 of Deathstroke Batman. Wow. That's awesome. Another awesome cover that I was happy to find was this dog right here. Love it. Great cover. In good condition, too. Very cool that I found a Young Guns cap #1. At least I think that's what this is. Pepe Larraz. I didn't really like his that first Wolverine one that he did, but I did like that, so I picked it up. Same with this. Someone on another channel mentioned, too, that this was just a one-shot. Maybe leading into something else, but the Sienkiewicz cover was really cool, so I had to pick that up. Doctor Strange, just because I'm really down with that. Donny Cates kind of whooped it up for the Doc in this run he just did, so I don't know, I'm just kind of rolling on with it. Mark Waid, you know, the Doc in space. And then the last one, a big favorite, is Adi Granoff and the Infinity Countdown #4. I saw someone else in another vid talk about the Virgin cover variant of this. I think that might be kind of intense. But, well, there you go. And that was the haul. Wish me luck tomorrow, because it's going to be full basket, empty pockets, let me tell you. Anyway, gosh, man. So many people I would love to stop and thank, but I'm going to break this off now, and then I'm going to do another video maybe in just a bit. Peace.